The big problem is that the twist of the film is, you know the Casanova story, of course,
Yeah.
Casanova, big ladies' man.
In broad sweeping terms, I do.
Yes, and in this version, which incidentally, there have been stuff saying that very, very famous scriptwriters have had a hand in polishing this script. Well, I have to say they haven't polished it very hard, because it has gags like Casanova takes a pig to somebody's house and they open the door and say, the pig must stay outside, but we'll take the animal, ba-boom. And there's another bit with somebody in a coach, and the coach is rattling around and they say, this is the last time I travel coach. I mean, it's not really that funny. But the main problem it has is that it's sort of attempting to balance its male hero with a female heroine who is intelligent, strong, feisty, enigmatic, able to stand her own ground, and much, much more than a pretty face. Problem, played by Sienna Miller. None of those things. She's just a clothes horse. And you go, I'm sorry, if you're going to write that part, can't you give it to a good actress? I mean, surely that would help your cause. It sort of rather undercuts it when it's
very
Sienna.
beautiful.
Well, Richard Gere's very beautiful. Doesn't mean he can act.
I'm just trying to help her out.
Well, sorry, you are backing the losing horse there. In the end, what you get is a lot of shots of Venice when you think, Venice looked a lot more enigmatic in Don't Look Now. In fact, Venice looks a lot more enigmatic in Ian Softly's Wings of the Dove, which is much more recent. Venice always looks enigmatic, but somehow Lasse Hallström, who's the guy who directed My Life as a Dog, which somebody said wrongly, My Film is a Dog. I actually quite like My Life as a Dog, but Lasse Hallström is a little bit uneven. You think, well, if I took a movie camera to Venice, I could get some nice shots of Venice. And anyway, this doesn't look particularly great. It looks like a wet place that's sinking, which it is. And there's lots of people walking around in wigs, lots of people storming into rooms and going, ha ha ha, and then storming out of rooms and every now and then saying, I wish I hadn't travelled coach. And after about 40 minutes of it, you think, OK, I've got the measure of this movie. It's not Fellini, is it? It's not Brokeback Mountain, is it? It's just a bunch of people in frocks and wigs being a bit witty and not witty enough to keep up with Omid Jalili.